Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to show you my December daily that I put together. And I'm also going to show you how I put the cover on when I put the inside cover on this. And what I'm going to start off with is the papers I'm using are Bo Bunny papers, and they come in really cute papers. I like the dark colors, but there's some lighter colors in here. Poinsettias, little cute ornaments. There's some darker colors that are really pretty too. And then there are numbers actually on this that I'm going to be using some of these in the December daily. Also came with some pretty wood colored paper, little polka dots in the dark green, and they're like little lights. And there's some more papers on this side of my desk. So this cute paper, the paper is called 'Tis the Season. So that's this side, kind of a bluish color. And then there's these gorgeous snowflakes, the dark red writing, and on the back of that are polka dots. And we have some stripes in the dark green and the dark red, and then some black and cream colored. Then you have all these cutouts you can use. And on the back of that is red, and I don't know if I showed this one already. Red polka dots, and then all these you can use as cutouts also. And I got that up at a craft store up in this area. And then I also pick up Ben Franklin's, Franklin Crafts is the store. Picked up the little ephemera pack that goes with it. And these are the things that are in here. I use this one on the front cover. And you can cut out the centerpiece, and that's what I did, and I popped it up. And I also used the bells here up at the top up there. The words that I cut out are Tim Holtz. I think it's called Vintage Market Die. And I cut out the word December in 2016. If you notice the sparkle, that is done with the Wink of Stella clear brush thing. So I put glitter on it, and I put it on the words on the ribbon up here on the bell, and ribbon on this one, so a little bit on the tree so you'll see it sparkle. I like that a lot. The background paper here is My Mind's Eye tablet that I had probably for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. I couldn't find a piece of paper that I really liked to go on the background for these, so that's why I put this one on there. I also put a pretty ribbon here. I got the ribbon at Michael's. Yeah, their 50% off Christmas section. So it's kind of like a burlap. It has some wire in here, so it bends up really nice. I'll be trimming that later. And then on the inside, I ran the ribbon through the spine and then did the bow on the outside. This is a Paper Studio chipboard album, and I had the little paper for it. And if I can find it at some point in time while I'm doing the video, I will show you what it is. It's an album that comes with the 3 rings, D rings, and then it comes with all these plastic inserts. There are 3 of each size and 4 different styles. So this would be the first page, and then I just put a vellum transparency in here. This is a transparent sheet that I got that goes with the set up at the store, and I just set that in there for right now. And then that'll be why I'm doing the book and a picture of the tree. And then I just cut out for right now the background pieces for the pictures. Started with just put the number 1, I slid it in there just to say that'll be like one first day picture, who knows? I haven't really done one of these before, so it's gonna be kind of, I'm winging it basically, kind of watching a lot of videos and then kind of going with their ideas. So these are both like 4x6 photos on this side, and then we have the two small ones with the big one on the bottom here. And I just cut out, like I said, the background pieces to go in here, and then I'll put photos and probably journaling on some of these. And then we have the 4 on a page here. And then you come back with the large one. The album itself is a 6x8. So everything here is 6 across. And then 8 up, so it's 4x6 pictures basically. And this is just what I did with it. Kind of give you a little idea. Kind of just goes back and forth. And then every large one has got the translucency in it. This piece was from a different paper line, but kind of went with it and I kind of liked it. And then we got the 4s again. And like I said, I just put in the pieces. They're just sitting in here, so they're not glued down or anything. Just waiting for their photos to come in. And then I'm going to be putting this on the back. And I'm going to be putting one on the front here. That was the piece I had out. All I did was take the piece of paper, and it's a big piece, so I'll show you with this one. Laid it down on top like that, turned it over, and then traced it with a pencil all the way around, and then I cut it out. So this is what we have with the cutout, and I'm going to glue it down here. It does hang over just a teeny bit down here at the bottom and a teeny bit up at the top, and I'm going to show you how I get it perfectly flush like I did on the front up here. And then I went around and I inked the corners just to make it look a little more cohesive. So I will go ahead and fast forward this part. I'm going to be putting it down with this matte medium, and this will be the glue. I will be putting the glue down on the chipboard here and on the paper, and then putting it down. Then I'll be using a piece of sanding paper on a sanding block, and I will just go around and sand down the edges to make it nice and even. So I will put this on fast forward for you to get that done. Okay, now that it's down, I also found the thing. So the Paper Studio 3-ring scrapbook album, and it comes with these already in there, and this is the price. And I got this at Hobby Lobby, and I used a 40% off coupon on it, so got it pretty cheap, which I was kind of happy about. Is I'm going to take the sanding block. It's just a piece of sanding paper put in a Tim Holtz sanding block, and I'm just going to take it and I'm going to go away from the center and just sand the edges down. And when I said that they were a little over, you can see, maybe you can see, you can if I do it this way, see how much over it is. And by doing this sanding, all it is doing is sanding the paper right off. And it's going to leave a nice clean edge right here. Oh, sorry, here. See. So that's what I'm going to be doing here all the way around, is just sanding the paper off. And as long as you go this direction, you won't be lifting up any of the paper. And this takes a while and gets quite messy, but that's the way I like to do it. So we'll get a nice, soft, easy edge. I'll fast forward it while I'm doing this. I don't see why you have to even watch it, so I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so here we go. It's all sanded down and really smooth around the edges. And that is also how this was done. And I'm going to do the same thing. Is I'm going to take my distress tool and gather twigs. That's what I used on the front. And we're just going to take it and lightly go around the edges here. And that just darkens it up a little bit. And I'm also going to, if I can see it here, I'm going to darken the chipboard piece too. Just a little bit. So it's the same in the front and the back. So I'll just continue to go around the edges and darken that up. On all the corners and all the edges. And this is just a light touch, so I'm not getting too much on there. And do the same on the back. It's really hard for me to keep this on camera. Yep. There. So that's that part, and what I'll do is go ahead and add the pages back in it. And there we are. So that is how I did the front and the back covers also, and then I just added the bits and pieces, and they are kind of put up on dimensions, but not too much. They're very low profile is what I was after, because after all it's a book that's going to be going probably in a shelf, and then all you're going to see on the end is the little bow that's attached on here, and it'll go with my other Christmas albums. So that is what I had to share today. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that helped answer any questions that I had on it. And have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.